Hello, my amazing artists. Today, we are moving on in the next step of our mouse paint inspired color wheels by creating our very own color wheel with the mice that we painted yesterday. Remember that a color wheel is a tool that an artist uses to help them know how to mix their colors. Remember, all week we've been working with our three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and mixing them to make our secondary colors, purple, orange, and green. Today, you will need your painted mice from yesterday, the pair of scissors from your supply kit, the bottle of glue from your supply kit, and your bag of crayons from your supply kit. Let's pull our camera up so we can work together now. The first thing that I'm going to do today is set my mice to the side, and I'm going to get my big square paper out of my bag. On this paper, I'm going to be arranging my mice after I cut them out, and to help, I want to trace a circle shape to my paper. If you're a friend in class, Miss Epic has already done this for you, and if you're a friend at home, you're going to look for something that's a circle around your house. I found a cup that has a big circle on one side, so I'm flipping it over to trace, and I'm going to make sure that my cup is in the middle. There we go. I'll trace my circle. And set my cup to the side. Now I'm ready to create my color wheel. My next step is to get out my scissors and my mice from the other day. Remember, in art class, we say that the hand that we write with, whether it's your right hand or your left hand, is the hand you will hold your scissors in. Remember, this hand opens and closes while your other hand does all of the work turning the paper. Let's watch. And now we have our mice all cut out and ready. I have my three primary, red, yellow, and blue. And I have my three secondary, purple, orange, and green. Before we glue our mice, we want to arrange our mice around our circle to make sure our color wheel is correct. I'm going to start with my primary color, so let's move our secondary to the side. Let's see, I want red at the top, blue here, and yellow here. You can arrange these three in any way as long as you have those spaces in between for your secondary mice. Next, I'm going to decide where my three secondary colors go by remembering how I mix my colors. I can always look to the color wheel in the classroom or at home for help. Let's start with red and yellow. What happens when I put together red and yellow? It makes orange. Very good. Next, I have red and blue. What happens when I mix together red and blue? Good, it makes the primary color purple. Next, I have blue and yellow. I have a green mouse. Let's check. Is that what happens when I mix blue and yellow? Yes, it makes the green mouse. Next, check with an adult to see if your art is ready for glue. Good, my color wheel is correct, so I can add my glue. When you get your glue bottle out, let's check and remember the art room procedures for using glue. Remember that glue needs us to twist its cap open, and we're going to check to see if it has a stuffy nose. Ready? If you can hear it breathe out like we did, it is good to go. If you couldn't hear it breathe, it means it has a stuffy nose that you need to peel off the tap, and then it is ready to go again. Remember, in art, we always glue just a dot, not a lot, around the edge. I'm going to start with green mouse on the bottom, put a dot right here, and go around making my dots carefully. Notice that I don't put them too close to the edge or it will run off. Then I'm going to flip it over and hold it down. 3, 2, 1. Notice that Miss Epic left enough space in the middle for my details later. Next, let's go to Yellow Mouse. Flip it over. Take my glue bottle and dot those edges. Good. Flip it over and glue in between green and orange. I'm going to continue gluing my mice down the same way, and when I'm finished, we will start our details. Very good. And there we have all of our mice arranged in the shape of our color wheel.